Hi everyone, today I have something really exciting here that we're going to be taking an early look at, and that is the Insta360 Luna Ultra. And now this is a dual lens camera with an integrated gimbal. You've even got a detachable control panel and monitor here, which is something I haven't seen before. That'll be really interesting to see how that works. You got a 1-inch sensor in the largest of these cameras, which that's really good. Should have really good low light performance, and in fact it says on the box this camera is designed to have really good low light performance. And then you've got a telephoto lens here. That is a 120mm equivalent telephoto lens, and I'm really excited to see that in operation because one thing I've always wanted in these integrated gimbal vlogging cameras is a telephoto lens that allows you to do some really interesting filmmaking tricks. Yeah, really excited by that. So you've got 120mm at the long end and 20mm at the wide end. So you've got ultra wide and a pretty decent telephoto there. That's all really good. You've got an 8K sensor and an f1.8 aperture on the 20mm lens there. So those are all some pretty good stats right there. And that's most of what we can learn from on the box. So I'd say we go ahead and open it up. Okay, so looks like it comes in its own integrated case here. I don't know what edition of the camera this is yet, like if this is a special bundle or not. So I don't know yet what ultimately what bundles Insta360 will be offering. Oh, there's a quick start guide for the Mic Pro in here for some reason. Here's the quick start guide for the Luna Ultra. Right there. Oh, I assume this instruction here is just telling you how to connect it to the Luna Ultra, since these are very closely related products. I mean, this is essentially a vlogging camera, and the Mic Pro is, you know, really good for it's the sort of thing you really want for vlogging. It's a lav mic here. And we are going to be taking a look at the Mic Pro in the next video. I actually have it right there in the box. I'm going to be filming that after I film this, but for now we're focusing on the Luna Ultra. Oh, okay. Oh, we got something else in there. Let's see. And I bet it's warranty information. Yes, it is a warranty card, and it looks like there's stickers and probably some other information in there. We're not going to bother with that right now. Move on to the main event. Zoop. Okay, nice carrying case. Durable. Kind of maybe a weather resistance thing on there. I mean, I wouldn't say it's waterproof, but it's definitely a sort of thing that's designed to at least prevent some moisture from getting in there. That's good to see. Nice zipper. Okay. This looks like a battery. Fairly certain that it is a battery. Yep. Like that. Interesting. What is... So that clips on to the end of the Luna Ultra. And it has an a little wire integrated tripod there, so that just pops out like that. So then you can set the thing down on a flat surface. Really small integrated tripod. I have to see how that works. But very low profile. I mean, you got a 1/4-20 mount in the bottom of it there. That's all good. Let's take a look at the next. We have next. Oh, this is another grip extension. It might be a battery. I'm not sure, but it also has the same one. Is there a difference here? Oh yeah, one is longer than the other. This doesn't have much weight to it. I would reckon that this is just a grip extender. It has a power charger here though. Interesting. They both have the charging thing there, but this one actually has lights on it. So I know that this one is powered. I don't know that this one is powered. Oh, it might actually tell me on the box here. Yeah, you've got this. Oh yeah, this is just the 1/4 thread handle, and this is the power grip right here. So, it's nice that both of them, though, have little integrated tripod mechanism. I like to see that. And in here, oh, this must be the windshield for the mic. I actually like that they've included this, I really do. We got a couple of very small accessories in these packets. There, we'll put those aside for now and just take a look at this. And yeah, it's a little dead cat, which is what they're called. Silly name. windshield, I guess, is the more correct name for them. But way I learned it was as calling them dead cats, which is a little bit morbid, but it's funny. And that's definitely something I like to see. Is this is something I actually use all the time. I have it on the camera I'm using right now because it is a little bit breezy out here, and this prevents some extra noise from the wind. Feels high quality, nicely made. I like to see it. Okay, I guess we should open these little guys up. I'm always worried when doing my unboxings outdoors that I'll lose small items. Oh, this is just a clip? Huh. Yeah, it's just a clip. I'm not sure. Oh, this comes with the Insta360 Mic Pro transmitter in the box here. Huh. So whatever bundle this is, it does actually come with the Insta360 Mic Pro. And so this other little thing in this packet is a magnet. So you have the option of either clipping it on with this or putting it on with a magnet instead. I've seen that implemented in most other the modern wireless lav mics. You've got a little strap right here, wrist strap for the thing. Okay, we'll take a look at the Mic Pro here. Yeah, it's nice that it includes it. I like that. Oh, I accidentally powered it on, I think. Yep. There's the Insta360 Mic Pro. Very lightweight. It doesn't weigh much. It's very small. We've got a e-ink display on the front too, actually, which is pretty neat. Let's see if I can just power it off really quick. Yep, powered off. Okay. Well, that's neat. Yeah. Okay. We have here. Oh, this is small and squishy. This would be not listed here. Okay. And this, oh, okay. This is a wide angle lens adapter. Oh, okay. So this is actually a lens that will hook onto the camera, and I believe what it does is gives you an extra wide angle view. Oh, that's neat. So this is actually a pretty complete bundle right here. I suspect this is a higher end bundle, unless this is just how the Insta360 Luna Ultra comes standard. But again, I don't know. I can't tell you any of that information yet. And in fact, this thing is still running very early firmware, so I actually can't initially review. I can't really even begin analyzing it for the review until it has that better software on board. But I'll do a few shots with it just this afternoon and put them in this video so you can kind of get an idea what it's all about. But I'm just saying right now, it is using early firmware, so things are going to change before launch, and it's going to get a lot more advanced. Anyway, got a USB-C cable right there. And okay, now onto the camera itself. Wow, it's not too big actually. I was thinking it might be really large. I didn't really have a perspective for the size. Wow. Okay, I like the case it comes in here. Yeah, the microphone's right there. It's actually got a shield already on it. I wonder. Yeah, you need to. So it's got a microphone shield on already. You would remove that to put on the this other windshield here. Okay, unlocks like that. Pops open. Okay, I actually really like having a locking mechanism on there. So it snaps up, pops open. I guess I should be showing it like that to this camera. Okay. That. So all in the package like that. That pops open with the click of a button. Nice little mechanism. Then you've got spaces for accessories in there. Black mist filter and a wide angle lens. Black mist filter, I should say. Black mist filter. Ah. And yeah, the wide angle lens will just pop into that little socket right there. You can carry it with that. Now we'll take a look at the camera. Okay, so you've got this screen which switches to power it on. You flick the screen to the side like that. Got a joystick right here. Zoom, control, and record there. And just, I will wait and power it on a second here. Okay, so this whole panel, I just want to take a look at this mechanism. Oh, okay. That snaps off like that. Then you can control the camera like this. Have the camera off somewhere else, like looking at you, and still be able to control it. And then it just pops back in like that. Okay, that's actually pretty solid. And there's no real play in that whole panel once it's closed. So that's really encouraging here. Got this be a behind this little panel. Micro SD card slot right there. Does it have a USB? Oh yeah, USB on the underside right here. You got the micro SD card right there. Okay, so we will peel that off and power it on. See if it has any power. Did not power on. Oh, there we go. There we go. Yeah. There we see both of the lenses on it. And we'll select English. And now I need to connect to the app. I might have, I don't know if this will work here. We will see. Okay, so I am going to have to do some tinkering around there and probably get a beta version of the app before I can test this model with its early firmware. But I can at least see how this whole gimbal here works. That seems to be pretty smooth in how it operates. That's nice. Yeah, okay. You got a couple buttons right here. Buttons on the screen, that's interesting. And then to turn it off, they'll just turn it off here. Okay. And it folds up, and it's ready to be stowed away. So, I'm going to have to actually get it connected to the app and get all that set up before I can record and go get a micro SD card. But first impressions based on just getting out of the box, really nice design there. It's a very solid device. Feels very well made. I like the carrying case. I like that mechanism. Like that it includes the Insta360 microphone in the box, and all these other accessories all seem really nice. So first impressions, very, very good. So I'll include some sample footage with this video once I've got this thing set up, and so that'll be at the end of this video, so definitely stay tuned for that, because there's going to be some good sample footage in there. But for now, thank you very much for watching. I'll see you all again next time. Bye!